On this episode of BTV, we talk about new sports coming to Southeast, an update on Buffalo's Bob's health concerns, and the new rules extending the baseball and softball seasons. All this and more on this episode of BTV. Welcome back to this episode of BTV. I'm your anchor, Eden Williams-Parker.
And I'm your co-anchor, Citlali Martinez. A brand new recreational sport is coming to Southeast. Erica Lee tells us what it is.
A new sport is being introduced to Southeast.
Yeah, disc golf is patterned a lot like regular golf in the terminology they use. The object is to get your disc in the basket in the fewest number of shots.
Southeast received some disc golf baskets from a nearby school.
So I have a friend who has a disc golf course. He's a principal at Earhart Elementary, and he said he has some extra baskets that weren't being used, and so he suggested I could keep them if we put them to good use. So we're trying to put them to good use.
Mr. Christner's father, Rex Christner, has designed courses before and has offered to help out with Southeast's course.
It's something that there's courses all over the country, all over the world. You can travel almost anywhere and find a disc golf course.
Disc golf is an enjoyable sport that's easy to learn and play.
Probably any sporting goods store has beginner sets where you can get 3 discs for maybe $20, $22. And then disc golf courses for the most part are free. It doesn't cost anything to play. Doesn't take a whole lot of athletic skill. You can get just if you can throw a frisbee, you can play disc golf.
Something that everyone can do. Most people can do a little bit. You don't have to be great. It's just fun to be outdoors and walk around with friends or peers, and it's a great way to get out and walk and have some fun.
The addition of a disc golf course brings the potential of being used in PE classes or competitions eventually.
I could see maybe we could do a club or something where we have a group of people that get interested, and maybe we use it as a way to meet other people with similar interests.
Despite being in early planning stages, Team On is aiming to have it available to students before the end of the year. For BTV, I'm Erica Lee.
On this segment of Have You Heard, I asked Shoebus, what are you least thankful for on Thanksgiving? What are you least thankful for?
Least thankful for spiders.
What about them?
They're a menace to society.
What are you least thankful for?
I'm thankful for everything.
Not what are you thankful for? Least thankful for?
There's nothing I'm least thankful for.
What's something you're least thankful for?
I'm least thankful for, I'll say, stuffing. I do not like stuffing, but if you like stuffing out there, you nasty, bro. Get out my face. I'm least thankful for stuffing, that's it.
What are you least thankful for?
What am I least thankful for? I don't know. What are you least thankful for?
Least thankful for? I'm really thankful for everything, so I'm not really least thankful for anything, you know.
What are you least thankful for?
What am I least thankful for?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Alright.
Hold on, let me think. My least thankful for.
What are you least thankful for?
I'm least thankful for like the person who created Among Us. You know, I hate that game.
Yeah, I actually don't know.
What are you least thankful for?
Least thankful for?
Yes.
My job.
I work with her. I can actually agree with that.
Congrats to social studies teacher Tanya Howard, science teacher Casey Rector, and art teacher Gina Brilhart for being recipients of Credit Union of America's Teach, Grow, and Inspire the Future grant. Ms. Brilhart received $900 and Ms. Howard and Rector each received $1,000.
LAC went to the annual United Methodist Open Door Turkey Drive on November 17th at the Water Walk. Southeast donated 105 turkeys and 540 non-perishable food items. In total, schools in the district donated over 1,658 turkeys and over 52,000 side items and almost $16,000.
Also, on November 17th, Asian Culture Club partnered up with Two Hands to sell Korean corn dogs at Southeast. They sold different varieties, all for $7.
On November 11th, JROTC marched at the annual Veterans Day Parade at City Hall. This year's theme was Freedom Patriots. It celebrated patriotism and the veterans who showed it.
Now on to William Sandlin with the sports.
Welcome back to the Sportscast. I'm your sports anchor, William Sandlin, and recently the Football All-City Awards have come out, with Dimitri Evans, Quentin Webb, Jordan Newborn, Lionel Sweet, Elliot Merton, and Marcus Johnson have earned honorable mention, and Ronell Slaughter and Eliza Dixon have earned the All-City second team. Congrats, Buff, and now let's get straight on to the highlights. On November 8th, the dance team performed at the North Dance Showcase. A bunch of other high schools from around the city also came and performed. The cheer team received the highest rating at the Heights Cheer Showcase on November 9th. This is the third year in a row where they got the highest ranking. Congrats, ladies. Now, have you noticed the football stands being a little bit quieter than usual? Well, the big reason is a big voice is absent from the stands this year. Reporter Christy Dung tells us why.
I said, I love all you guys and I thank you.
Robert Buffalo Bob McFarland is a Southeast superfan and has been involved with Southeast ever since he graduated in 1965.
He has just been the #1 supporter of all Southeast athletics. He was inducted in the Hall of Fame, Southeast Hall of Fame, I think it was 2012. Basically, he's been to over 6,000 Southeast athletic events and just really believes that Southeast is the best of the best.
Well, because I want to be there all the time.
But this year, Bob's booming voice has been missing from the sidelines.
He ended up not being able to attend any football games this season because he's been declining mentally and medically. He was just admitted to the hospital and then actually was just released yesterday and is having to go to a memory unit.
We've really missed him on the sidelines this year, and it's been different because, again, we know what he's going through, but it's just been different. It's just not the same energy. He's just great.
While many fans may be most familiar with seeing him at football games, Bob is a supporter of all Southeast athletics.
My first experience with Buffalo Bob was actually at an out-of-town, like an hour away cross-country meet, and I couldn't believe he was there. He's just like the #1 fan. And to attend a cross-country meet out of town, and then obviously at all of the JV, freshman, varsity football games.
All last year, he went to almost every single practice. I don't think I can remember a practice he didn't go. He just went out, he did everything for us. He was our #1 supporter. It's pretty great, honestly. It feels great because knowing win, lose, tie, he's there. Not even just football, just all sports, really.
Bob's dedication to being Southeast's biggest supporter has always been above and beyond.
He was the gentleman that was biking when his truck would break down. He was biking in the snow to make sure that he was getting to the games. To see that and see that kind of passion in somebody that is a graduate from years and years ago, we don't see that kind of loyalty anymore.
Southeast parent and booster Natalie Merton organized Bob's appearance at the team meal where he was presented with decorations for his new room.
Where he's going to be living, we're decking it out all Southeast. So we have banners, posters. He has a whole bunch of new Southeast gear.
Bob also got one last chance to cheer on his favorite team at the senior night football game.
It's great that he can come out here and help us, just give that energy. He's a lifetime Southeast Buffalo. So just having him in the stands just give us, that just extra energy. And we know that he's pulling for us.
Even after everything he's been through, everything he's going through right now, he still made it out here on senior night to cheer us on and give us, confidence boost.
For BTV, I'm Christy Dong.
Thanks, Christy, and you will be missed dearly from the sidelines, Bob. Thank you for all of your support over the years. On November 21st, the boys basketball team hosted their first jamboree here at Southeast. The team scrimmaged against Junction City and Campus. In the first game again versus Junction City, they lost by a very close score, 22-21, but then came back against Campus 31-24. Keisha has recently approved new baseball rules allowing baseball teams to play more games. Reporter Lena Wynn tells us more.
There has been new changes to baseball.
So Keisha's new rule in regards to baseball and softball is they've opened up the game limit from 20 to 26.
For years, baseball coaches around the state have been wanting to be able to play more games per season.
The changes to 26 games can be positive because it allows us to play different tournaments or other teams we wouldn't get to play in a normal season.
However, this could complicate scheduling.
The inability to allow athletes to leave more than 20 times early from school is going to hinder the times we can play and who we can play and what distance they can be from us.
There's a pitch count where they can only pitch a kid so many times for innings and such as that, and they can't pitch for X amount of days afterwards.
Even if problems arise, players seem happy with these changes.
I like it because we get to play more games, we get to practice more. It helps our arms better.
We ended pretty early last season, so I think for a developing team like Southeast, it might benefit us more.
The new rules allowing 26 games aren't mandatory, so it will be up to the individual districts to make that decision. Go and support our baseball team when they open up on March 14th. For BTV, I'm Lena Wynn.
Now, congrats to Caden Schlingy and Kamar Hewitt for winning the All-State Honorable Mentions and Moella Abendella for winning the second team All-State. And that's it for the Sports Cast. Back to you, Eden and Zalali.
Thanks, William. That's all from this episode of BTV. We will leave you with some sights and sounds from animals eating pumpkins.
Watch this. Come on, right here, right there. You had the main cue.
Yeah. So yummy.
It is kind of juicy. I will say that.
Hi, sweetheart.
Actually, I dropped a lot.
There's one beside me. The other ones.
How's it going? Like how we're having to. You are. Okay, go. Can you have your own privacy for doing that? 11,000.
There.